Yes, my people, what's going on? It's Capital XTRA Evenings right now. This is the first guest of 2023, and it's a big one, man. It's a big one. Someone who has shaped, innovated the UK scene. They've been here for time. A long time. And you know what? It's a pleasure to have you, bro. Krept from Krept and Konan's in the building. Big up yourself, man. Yeah. What you saying, brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you, bro?
This is big, you know?
Yeah, man. It's been a minute.
3 years.
3 years since the last drop.
Wow. You're looking clean.
Thank you, bro.
I shook your hand and you were smelling a cocoa butter, man. This is good.
Baby still.
Yeah, the Nala's baby. Do you know what? One of the lyrics in the track of, you ain't got more money than Nala. We're going to talk about that, man.
We're going to
talk about that. But look, first, honestly, I wanted to get this question to you because you're someone that has dropped multiple albums, Young Kings being the first in 2013. Obviously, like that 10-year window of dropping music, you've headed it. You know, you've headed the UK scene. So what are your like honest thoughts of the UK scene like now?
I feel like it's in the best position it's ever been in. Like, I don't feel like there's pressure to make a certain sound anymore. Or people feel like they need to have a certain, commercial aspect to their song or whatever it is. I feel like people can do them and actually be successful doing it. There's so many different success stories with different kind of records. Like before, I feel like it was the same kind of record that you had to make to in order to get that kind of mainstream appeal or that, chart position. But now, the man them are just charting with whatever they want to.
With whatever, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's in a great space for people to be fully creative. So
do you think like TikTok and social media plays a big part in assisting that?
Yeah, definitely. Because, you might not be able to get a playlist on, a TV show or station or whatever it is, but, the social media, if your thing's carrying weight in the social media world, then, it's the equivalent. Do you know what I mean? Like being on certain playlists now and, not needing to have to be on a certain platform only for your song to be successful. Like there's multiple platforms now, multiple social media platforms where you can.
Real talk, man. It's mad watching the switch in it because I guess for you and Konan back in the day, coming up on your thing to now, do you think there was definitely more barriers and hurdles that you had to go through back then?
Yeah, no, there was definitely a lot of barriers and hurdles, and when we decided that we want to kind of change that, and we was like, don't waste my time. That was the record that we was like, you know what, we're not listening to anyone anymore.
We're not listening.
We're just doing what we want to do, and here you go. And the people loved it. It went crazy. Everyone loved it, and that was kind of like a real like changing moment for us in our career, realizing that we can actually make what we want and give the fans what they want, and they're going to support it if they like it. They can get it to the heights that we need to get it to. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
And it's real that you've managed to keep it, or like the scene's changed so much, but you've managed to just keep true to yourself, but yet stay with it.
Yeah.
And this new track as well, like I've noticed it. It's like, okay, it's the same Krept and Konan. We've got our punchlines, we've got our style, our flow. And it just sounds so relevant, and it still sounds so good. And obviously, this is the first one in 3 years, but 2022, you did the features. You know what I mean? Russ, Capo, Real Artillery. Like, I guess with the features, you're in a position now. I guess you pick who you want to work with. How does it kind of come about? Are people hitting you up like, "Yo, we need you on this track"? How does it work?
Yeah. People will just hit us up. People that we've got good relationships with will hit us up and say, "Yo, I wanna." Can I get a verse?
You pick you with it?
Project. No, because people that actually ask me are people that we got love for in it,
right.
and as long as we think that it's good and we like it, we'll do it. Do you know what I mean? We're not at a stage now where we're gonna just force a track anymore or whatever. If we like it and it's a vibe, we'll just do it. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't watch who the artist is and they've got to be this person or this caliber. It's just like if we like it, we're just gonna do it.
So with it being 3 years. Is this life just lifing, or is there like a whole strategy behind you guys coming back to the scene and giving to the fans?
No, we was in a record deal, and we managed to get out of our record deal because we felt like we wanted to just do what we wanted to, when we wanted to do it, how we wanted to do it. Not saying that a label stops you from doing it, but there's a process with things. like if you get a record with a, for example, and you're in a label deal, you can get a song and you're like, yo, I wanna put this song out now, and this song's sick, but there's a process. It's like you gotta wait. There's so much processes that you have to go through before you can release it, and then get approval, and it's got to go through so many people. Whereas when you're independent, you can just do what you want. There's no restrictions or restraints on anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even when we done this and a few other records, there was things that it was like, we need to make it happen now or it's never going to happen. And we was able to do that. We didn't have to wait on no one. We didn't need no one's approval. We didn't need budgets to be signed off. You're just not twiddling. You can just do it on your time. Like, we need to do this, let's go. Yeah, so it was really important for us to kind of get to the space that we've been in. We've been waiting for this moment for, I'd say we signed our record deal 9 years ago, or 10 years ago. We've been in our deal. And then, halfway through, it was like, we kind of realized things are changing, streaming's happening and this is happening. And, the way we work, we're really spontaneous and we really just want to make things happen and we're reactive. And it was hard to do that. So it was like we were just waiting for this moment where we can do that and just do what we want to do. And now we're finally able to do that. And that's why it took so long, because it was like back and forth, trying to get out of our deal so we can just do it how we want to do it. And that's what kind of made us take longer than usual.
Well, we've been waiting. Congratulations on that, by the way, because it's lit. It's proper lit, man. And I guess it's not like you've been twiddling your thumbs anyway. Like, you've been active. The businesses are there.
Yeah, definitely.
Nala's there now as well. That's why you're smelling so good, obviously.
You said it as soon as I walked in. I was like, yeah, man, that's the nice.
How do you find the balance between kind of the hustle and then also the family life as well?
I feel like I'm really good with like time management. Like, I'm really good at managing my time. I dedicate certain time to my daughter, and these are the days that I've got her and the times that I have her, and when I've got her, that's it, switched off. My management will just be like, okay, we'll book everything around that.
Good.
And I'm able to keep that going, and then I just fit everything else around it. Do you know what I mean?
Because I think a lot of men struggle with, and this is me as well, saying no to things. You know what I mean? Everyone loves to be a yes man. Yeah, man, I got you. Yeah, let's do this. All right, cool. And then you end up like having conflicting things.
But you know what? It's easier when you got a daughter and you're like, yo, look, I can't do it. I got my daughter. I'm gonna have my daughter. I'm not gonna be able to do it. People understand it, innit? You know what I mean? So it's not been like as mad to be like no to certain things. It's just, it is what it is now. Do you know what I mean? Life's changed, circumstances change. My father, and I got to be there for my daughter. So I always prioritize my daughter over everything. And
are you enjoying fatherhood? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying.
Is it mad watching humans grow?
Yeah, and it happens quick. And I know they always used to say like, yeah, it happens fast, man. Just make sure you know. I'm just like, nah, it actually happens fast, quick. Like,
you're gonna be an old man soon. You know?
Nah, it's crazy. Like, even like when I'm going to, like, when she's got a little, might have a little sibling, not sibling, but like family member's birthday or a little kid's party, and then I'm just in there and I'm the dad now with my kid and they're all having fun, and then I got my friends that have kids and we're like, yo, I had said it the other day, I was like, we're the old ones in the party now.
So I'm telling you, man.
Trust
low key, you appreciate kids' films as well, innit?
Yeah.
They're lit.
100%. They're lit.
Like I said, we're going to talk about the track a bit more in a sec, but I said it's been like 10 years that you've been dropping music for now. What would you say to Krept and Konan 10 years? What advice would you give them 10 years back?
I would say keep doing what you're doing. Don't watch nothing else or think, that things are not going to happen. Everything happens when it's meant to happen. Because we've been so impatient sometimes thinking, why isn't this? And then we realise this is the best route we could have taken, do you know what I mean? And that's what's kept us here for so long, do you know what I mean? The route that we took. I might have said, probably have one more look at that record.
Yeah, man. Be honest with
that's why I probably would have said, like, make sure you look at that yourself. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, no, just keep your head in the game, and yeah, it's gonna happen. Don't be impatient.
Divine timing, boy.
Yeah. Everything like even when we was doing this album, like, to be honest, we was doing it and we was like, no, we need to get it out now, but we was still in our situation, and then because we took so long, we was able to then navigate out of it, and then it just, the stars just aligned and everything ended up being perfect timing, and we couldn't have wished for a better time to release it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, just be patient, man, and everything happens for a reason. And as long as you stay consistent, you stay hungry, you stay grinding, and you keep creating good music, then you got this.
Very, very good advice. If you're listening, take that one on, man. You put something on your Insta at the start of the month to like promote this track, and it was what was it? It was you think we can top robbery, and I saw that. I was like, this means something is coming that's big. And because do you know what it is? Is when robbery dropped, that was proper reflective of the UK scene. Yeah. Clubs were, it was just
that time.
It's different.
It
was so different. But and then I heard this track. I was like, oh wow, like say nothing. You've topped it.
You know,
I can't lie, you've actually topped it. It's mad.
You know what's mad? It was more just like we just wanted to make something sick again.
Yeah.
Like we just wanted another, you know what I'm saying? We got good chemistry with Abs, like when we're in the booth, we're just vibes in, and you know what I mean? And it's mad, we didn't even have robbery in mind or nothing in mind when we made the record. We just was vibing, and we was like, yo, this beat, then we got the beat, then we got the hook. It was like, yeah, this is it. And then it was all just gassed. And then it was everyone else like, yo, I think you lot might have leveled it, or do you know what I mean? And like, yeah, so I thought, that would be the thing to kind of get the people chatting, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So it wasn't a thing like, yo, Abs, we got to recreate this. It's simply just. Yeah. And then the bar that I wanted to talk about was, you ain't got more money than Nala.
She even got a little feature on there.
She got the feature. She was in the music video. It was.
Yeah.
So
she got
what?
ad-lib on the track as well. You hear it, ad-lib.
What was the ad-lib?
Just like a little baby. Nice.
Does she speak yet?
Yes, now she's chatting off her mouth.
Yeah.
We need
her more of these ad-libs, you know. Yeah, what we should have brought her in, given her a mic.
I know.
Take Konan's place for a sec.
Should have been asking you for stuff though.
Trust me. What she get asking about?
She'll probably be asking for some biscuits.
Is that it?
Yeah, or some apple juice.
I ain't got no biscuits.
Yeah. If you ain't got biscuits or apple juice,
she's not happy.
Trying to chat to her, yeah, it's long.
Nah, her in the music video was very sick, and I think the music video in general. Was there a certain message you were trying to display with that, or what were you trying to achieve? Because when I see the B-roll of like the UK flags and everyone on the bikes, and then you guys walking down like the street for promo, that there almost set the tone for what you were gonna hear in the video.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, like this is the UK, innit? Like this is where we're from. This is, you know, we shot it where we grew up. Mm-hmm. Just wanted, you know, people to see what it's like where we're from, and you know what I'm saying, and also make it fun as well, and gassed, and have all the man them in there and just enjoy ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
What are you saying? Is it, do you, when you're doing them videos, are you turning up at the same time, or you just, or is there like a creative direction of, no, we need to get this shot, we need to do this?
Yeah, no, there's that. So there's, you know how you want the shots to look, and when you've got the shots and you're in the moment and it's now time to film, then you get gassed, and then everyone's just gassed, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the man them that are just gassing you up as well.
Yeah.
Everyone's just gassed, and you know what I mean?
On a level, are there any bad mind people in the corner that just...
No,
I mean?
No.
Or maybe not now at this stage, because I'm pretty sure you're selective about the people that are in the circle. But on the come up, have you clocked that kind of energy?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, but I feel like we filtered through those people, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for so many years. Like, you can imagine, like, how many situations we've been in, or, you know, fallouts we've had, and you know what I'm saying, and little bad mind people you got to filter out and just keep it moving. You get me? But right now, like, in terms of man's friends, man's circle of people, like, it's just all love, and everybody's just there supporting and just wants the best for us. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, man. Also in the video, when someone pulls up with the Krept and Kones delivery. How's the business going, bro?
Yeah. No, big up Lux. Lux is our business partner. So the one that pulled up, he's actually there running it now.
Yes.
So yeah, like, because that was a lot of stress. So when we never had like a partner to kind of help run the day-to-day of it, like, it was a lot of stress, and they came in, and you know what I'm saying, we partnered with them, and now they're running it and taking control of that. So we don't have to think or worry about it no more. Do you know what I mean? So, and it helps with time management as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you know you've got people there making sure things are under control, you can go and focus on other things.
You got options for veggies, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
We got the vegans, veggies, everything.
That's
going on
me.
over there. Yeah,
I'm going to pull up. I still haven't pulled up to the spot, you know.
You're more than welcome, bro.
My guy.
But I got a table for you.
I appreciate you, man. Well, I wanna talk about the plans for 2023 because you know you've broken records to be like the first artist to headline the O2. Is there any more performances that we can expect? You surely please just drop a little gem that we can keep with us.
You know what? This, to be honest, That Way is just the warm up, shall I say? This is the warm up to what's about to come.
Oh, if that's the warm up, what's the main cause?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's gonna get crazy in a minute. But yeah, this is just the warm up, and of course, you know, every time we drop new music, we do the live, and we do the live well. Do you know what I mean? So I'll leave that for them to kind of put together. But of course, there's definitely going to be, you know, a lot of live shows and places you can catch us and catch the new music. But yeah, we just want to give them the music first, and then, you know what I'm saying, we'll leave it down to them to decide whether or not it's worth coming to see this live.
Yeah. And in terms of what about acting and that? Is there any more like plans to get on camera? Because you know you featured in some big UK movies, so
yeah. Not even. There's not even no specific plans with the acting thing. It's like, to be fair, there was a role that came up for Konan. Konan was going to take it, but he didn't like the role.
Yeah, you can't be authentic. And,
it's just the role was crazy. Like,
be selling your soul a bit.
Yeah, the character that it was, but it's a sick opportunity in terms of, but it just, you know what I'm saying, sometimes there's things you gotta just, you know, your moral integrity, you just gotta keep that, even if the opportunity's big, you gotta, you know what I mean? Yeah,
that's real talk, man. And that kind of brings me on to this. We do something on the show called the Monday Mantra.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's about spreading some positivity, spreading some light that people can take into the week. And I felt like we've hit a couple gems today, so big up yourself for that. I appreciate you. But is there anything that you live by, or a message that you can give to people that has equipped you and can help equip people that are listening, of just some love that you can give us?
My main one is get used to feeling uncomfortable. And that's how you're going to elevate. Do you know what I mean? Don't be afraid to speak to people, network with people, introduce yourself, and, you know what I'm saying, and get your foot in there. I feel like a lot of us, we're so used to our comfort zones that sometimes, you know, we might think, I don't want to feel like I'm begging it, or I don't want to feel like network, because your network is your net worth. Trust me.
That's 2 in 1. That's real talk, man. It's that roller coaster effect, though, because you know when people don't want to, they see a roller coaster, they're like, no, man, I can't do it.
Yeah,
and then they go on it, and you feel good.
Yeah, you do.
Once you've been on it.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Like, there's so many rooms that I felt like a fraudster in. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be here, but I should be here. But, you know, and in those rooms is where I learn the most. Do you know what I mean? And then I take away so much information from those kind of spaces and situations. But yeah, man, don't be afraid to put yourself in those rooms. Have those conversations with people, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've been living by that, and that has literally been the key to a lot of the success that I've had recently. So,
yo, big up for that, man. Big love, yeah. Krept and Konan in the building, yeah. Let's go.